and now you're ready to move up to that badass, fast super bike. Well, you know what? I've had all the different types of bikes, and I've owned super bikes. I'm going to tell you what you need to know before you buy your first super bike.
Let's go for a ride. Subscribe today.
It's hot right now, but I'm really staying cool with this CE armor jacket, this mesh, but it's got all the CE armor, flows a ton of air, awesome on hot days, really inexpensive. If you want to get this CE armor jacket and my ultra lightweight carbon fiber helmet that comes with an automatic tint shield, airbag vest to help keep you safe, shorty gloves, pants, boots, I have links to all my gear in the description and comment section of this video. You know, I got rid of my super bikes. I owned a CBR 1000 RR. I owned a Aprilia Tuono V4 1100 factory. And I will tell you this, guys, that I sold them because they are boring to ride. This bike, woo, that bottom end grunt. I'm telling you, the super bikes, aka the track bikes, I'm telling you, they don't have the bottom end grunt like these street tune bikes, like this MTL7, MTL9, MT10. A lot of the super bikes are top end bikes, so a lot of their power is on the top end. Even the new CBR 1000 RRs, man, they used to be the super bikes that had the bottom end grunt. Not anymore, because now we got a slew of these naked street bikes that people are buying instead of buying the Superbikes and Supersports, and they realize that you have more fun on these bikes. Okay, so if you're a top end guy and you like hitting a triple digit speed, you're gonna love the Superbikes. Okay, you're gonna love them. But you know what? You're gonna find yourself out here on the streets not utilizing that power probably 95% of the time. Okay, out here, yeah, you're gonna rip it like I'm doing out here, but then how often are you going to do that? Most of the time you're going to be riding around in the city, and what you need to know about a super bike is that they get really hot. Most of them get really hot, and I'm talking about hot, man. I'm talking about where you're feeling the heat up on your legs. Especially on these hot summer days, you're going to burn up out here from that heat, man.
Not to mention a very uncomfortable riding position with the clip-on bars very low, so it's going to feel like you're getting ready to do a push-up constantly. And also the pegs are going to be high and back, so your knees are going to be uncomfortably bent. This is great for riding at the track. You're in this aggressive riding position, but it sucks for continual riding in the city.
There's other bikes that's worse, like the Ducati Panigales. Those things will cook you, man. They will literally cook you. I'm telling you, that Aprilia Tuono that I had, I burned up in the summertime. Burned up, man. CBR 1000 RR wasn't too bad, but trust me, it got hot too, man. But look at that. Woo. Yo, what you're really gonna find yourself enjoying doing is ripping the throttle off the line out here on the streets. Stoplight to stoplight. And that's why I got the MTL7. I went down, I even had an MTL9. I like this MTL7 better than the MTL9. Like I said, I did a video on it. I'll include the top right corner if you want to see the comparison. I own both of them. I find myself gravitating to I like the smaller bikes now because I can get everything out of them. They're lightweight. This MTL7's grunty with a lot of bottom end grunt. You know what I'm saying? The super bikes, like I said, you gotta really get on them in the super sport. You gotta get in on them, get in the meat of the RPM range, you know, to rip on it, and it'll be a rocket. Don't get me wrong, man, the thing's gonna blaze out, but you know what? Is that you're gonna end up getting a big ticket or possibly arrested like I did. You know what I'm saying? I got the throttle crank syndrome, like I told you guys in the video. You know what I'm saying? And I got busted doing close to about 30 miles per hour over the speed limit in the park system, man. I was 1 mile per hour away from getting arrested and put in jail with the booty warrior and losing my license. And that's another thing. You're going to get the super bike, you are going to speed on it, and you are going to get some big tickets. You may get arrested, you may lose, get your license suspended, And also your insurance is going to skyrocket, okay? If that happens to you. Ask yourself, is it worth it? Is it worth it? Because I will tell you, for me personally, it wasn't worth it. Oh yeah, baby. See, when I rip on this bike, you get that bottom end grunt, but I'm not doing 120, 150 miles an hour. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna get me to lose my license, man. So I started to realize that, you know, I like my license, okay? I like my freedom, and I don't want to be in jail with the booty warrior, okay? So I got rid of the super bikes, and I actually enjoyed, like I said, the smaller bikes. I'm even messing around on these, you know, electric bikes and electric scooters out here. It's fun. It's a blast, man. And I'm not being an irritant and being a hooligan to the neighborhood and being an irritant to these people out here. You know what I'm saying? So it's a win-win for everybody, and it helps keep you safe, because speed kills, guys. Most of the people out here on motorcycles get killed is because of speed. They're going too fast, a car pulls out on them or something, and next thing you know, they're dead. You know what I'm saying? Whoa, that MT-07 grunt, baby. Also, I meant to mention is that super bikes are more expensive to own, okay? Insurance is going to be a lot more expensive than other regular bikes, okay? Fairings, the fairings absolutely suck on super bikes. They're irritant. You know what I'm saying? Clips will fall off and be an irritant. It just sucks having to remove fairings. And also, if you drop your bike, fairings, original fairings are very expensive. That's why I bought those Chinese fairings, aftermarket fairings, for like $500 on the, you know, and it completely changes the look of the bike. But if you drop it, it's like, so what? You know what I'm saying? I got my original OEM factory fairings in storage, so I'm good. And the cheap Chinese fairings are very inexpensive to replace. So if you are going to get a super bike, soon as you get it, take them pretty fairings off, guys, and get you a set of aftermarket Chinese fairings, and you can get them custom painted, everything. Nobody gonna know the difference. It's gonna look like a custom bike, and that way you take it to the track, whatever. If you crash it, you don't have them expensive OEM fairings to replace. You know what I'm saying? So that's a tip for you guys right there. Also, if you're gonna get a super bike, I would avoid getting a Ducati like Panigale. Like I said, those things are gonna heat you up more than ever, and they're very expensive, man. As you guys know, not only expensive to buy, but if God forbid something breaks on the bike and it's not within warranty, and trust me, they'll try everything they can to get out of a warranty work, and and if you have to pay the full price for their parts, trust me, man, it'll be extremely expensive, guys. We're talking thousands, okay? Not hundreds, thousands. You know what I'm saying? Just to give you an example, like a Ducati Panigale tank, I think, what is it, like $2,000 or something, man? Something crazy. It's very expensive. I know the Ducati X Diablo was like a $3,000 fuel tank. So if you scratch it or dented it or something, you want to replace it, you're going to be paying through the roof, man. It's crazy. But you should already know that. You know what I'm saying? If you're getting a super bike, same with the Aprilias. Aprilia is going to be very expensive. And also with the exotics, the dealerships are far and few in between, okay? Oh yeah, baby! Woo! Oh baby! Ah, I'm telling you, don't need a liter bike, baby. Get your MT-07, baby. Give you all that grunt off the line. But yeah, with the exotics, dealerships you're going to be hard pressed to find one, especially you go on long trips. You're not going to have the luxury of having a lot of dealerships like you do with the Japanese dealerships, man. You know what I'm saying? So that can be an irritation as well. And it's just, honestly, and also if you're going to get into track days, I find it so silly that unless you're filthy rich and it doesn't matter to you, why would you get a brand new exotic Ducati, Aprilia, or whatever to go do track riding? Even if you're a professional, I wouldn't do it, man. Get an old super bike, guys, like an old Giggs or whatever, $3,000, $4,000. And you can beat on it at the track, and if it jacks up, who cares if it dies or gets beat the hell up, you know. But when you got a $30,000 Ducati, you're gonna be really pissed off that if you crash your beautiful Ducati at the track, and especially, and you'll fail to realize is that you're not covered under warranty when you take it to the track. Okay, so that's another issue with the Superbikes, is that when you take it to the track, it voids the warranty. Okay. The only way that you'll be okay going to a track is if it's for like an MSF class or something or whatever. But if you're going to race at the track, it voids the warranty. So anything that happens out there on the track, they're not going to fix jack, man. You know what I'm saying? And you crash it, you're on your own. Insurance is not going to cover you guys, okay, at the track. That voids the insurance. So you're going to be on the hook for the cost of whatever damage is at the track. So, like I said, it's just stupid to buy a brand new Superbike for the track. Get an old used one, man. Also, you're going to realize the more you ride, the longer you ride out here and ride all different types of bikes, you're going to appreciate the smaller bikes, and you're probably going to end up on a Harley Davidson or something. At the a lot of these sport bike guys in their 20s and 30s, they eventually gravitate to the old man Harley Davidson and just cruising out here. Honestly, the MTL7 is like my Harley Davidson, because I'm too cheap for Harley Davidson. I feel you don't get the best value. I get a better value with an MTL7. Actually, ironically, I bought this at a Harley Davidson dealership. It was the only Yamaha there, but they even know that the MTL7 is a great deal, and it's because it's got that deep twin sound, it's got that torque, and it's lighter weight than Harleys and way cheaper, and much more reliable. So understand that you will be going through a phase with the Superbikes, but like I said, it'll just be a phase, and you'll be eventually on the old man Harley Davidson. Or you'll be like me and riding these smaller bikes out here and having a good time, having a hoot. Yeah, baby. But anyways, leave a comment below. Let's talk about it. That's why I do these videos. Make sure to hit thumbs up, really helps my channel. Make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit that little bell symbol so you get notified when I release my new videos. But I release new videos every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Check out my other channel, Bug Out Moto, where I customize a van for my motorcycle so I can live in my van with my motorcycle and travel across the country anywhere. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Bug Out Moto.